Hello world, good day and good game. Another week has passed and a lot of stuff happened and is about to happen. Some Death Life and Ultimate Lunar coming soon, but first let's look at what happened last week. On their website, the First Descendant producer apologized for major issues in Season 3, including broken Battle Pass challenges and problems with the new Wall Crasher mode. They are very sorry for the bad Season 3 experience and promise to streamline their processes and get some better quality control. And as always, for all that trouble, you find some free stuff in your mails again. Hopefully this includes that we can not use the Pitty systems for situations like this here. In the good old days you had to grind one item 100 times until you get the right component, which was no fun at all. To solve this we got the Pitty system, but the new loot boxes are the opposite, so we have the same problem again. Let's see what they say about it in the Death Life. There's also a video on YouTube saying they are very sorry for this bumpy start. If you are a new player, then go and watch this video. It is surely very helpful for you. Any old player just need to know this.
Well, what would happen if they activated the boost by pressing the spacebar? Do not press this button as it will override your current settings.
And you need to know that there is a Death Life coming with more details about the current bugs, problems and more about Ultimate Lunar, which comes next week. But what would we play all day long if there are not those two heroes here? A few days ago they just received their compensation for the First Descendant. The executive producer got 700 million won, which is like 505,000 US dollar, and the studio head and producer received 1.15 billion won, which is like 829,000 US dollar. Okay, now let's stop with this meta level and get into the game. Because in Albion there's a door suddenly green since the last update. Nothing to see here, just the same as all the other doors. On Steam or X there were some pictures from the other side which show that there's nothing more behind these doors. The panels here all have the same text, so we need to wait one more week until it opens. The Sunset Cocktail bundle arrived, you see it everywhere right now, but hold tight to your money and wait for the skins coming with Ultimate Lunar. I know this is way too cute and I really want to have it, especially the dancey mode. Dancey modes with the dog are always nice. But the overview says you have more than a month's time to decide, and the button there said it may be sold again. So I wait for the Ultimate Lunar update and then I decide where my money goes. Maybe they fix the long neck until then and that you can paint the stripes on the socks, then I take it. And don't forget to buy some milk tea beige colors or sand beige. Leather matte brown is also another nice option. Let's wait and see, there are so many skins still missing from the anniversary. Or you spend your money on preset slots. I can tell you that I have almost 9 preset slots that I heavily use and the rest is not really needed. I think you don't need that much. Just one slot for each content to quickly grab the most overpowered Descendant. Any other combination you can click together by just changing the Descendant or the Reactor. I think that is very important to just quickly combine some Descendants, Reactor weapons and just play for fun. Because when you grind this game for more than 2 hours a day, which I do sometimes, then it can become very exhausting. So let's have a look how much you can do in less than 2 hours. First of all, there are the low-hanging fruits like the login rewards. You can start the game each day, collect them and be done for today. That takes 5 minutes. Then the actual game starts. First thing is you open your challenges and look for an element or a weapon that you need to use. If you want the free stuff from the Battle Pass, then do those weekly challenges. That is enough. The daily challenges are just for some free materials that get shoved up your ass anyway. I completely ignore those. Then you take that Descendant with the right element and weapon into all those missions. Sigma Sector is the most important in my opinion because it gives you free storage slots. Those would cost real money and here I get them for free. But Sigma is not the first thing you do. After doing some research, the first mission you should go for is an Axion. Absolute perfect timing would be to start the game quarter before the hour, because right before the Wall Crasher arrives there can be some Colossus on the map or some resources. Look for those and do one of the danger zones here, those special missions. That is a daily that gives you a lot of stuff already. After that go for the Wall Crasher, kill him once or twice and then you are basically done with Axion. All of this took like 20 minutes. And now it's time for those Sigma sectors. You can start them while you are in Axion. Make sure to use the Descendant who still needs some arc tuning, because the first Sigma missions of the day gives more experience and this nice material here which you need to get some free storage slots, so that you have enough room for all the shit you do not want to throw away, like some legacy items perhaps. Another 10 minutes later you can make your way to the invasion missions for those yummy 5 million gold. Those 4 missions in a good team should not be more than 10 minutes of your precious farming time. Now you could already stop playing and call it a day, but it's just 20 to 30 minutes time until the next Wall Crasher, so what to do? Well, it's perfect to get some materials or finish some of the challenges. What I like like to do is the content that is the best of the day. For example, these are good missions to farm weapon cores, so on that day I only grind weapon cores and nothing else. When I see a mission for Catalyst or Catalyst materials, then I do a lot of those. And on days without any good farming locations, I do some medals, some special operations for even more gold, or I don't play at all. That is also very nice from time to time. In between, another run Axion, another wall crasher. That sounds like a perfect day to me. There are always some tricks to optimize this even more, of course. For example, play between the daily resets if you can. When you start an invasion right before the daily resets, then you can also use a gold boost. This thing goes for 1 hour, so you get more gold from the first 4 invasions, then the daily reset comes and you get even more gold from the new 4 invasions. That is then 13 million gold instead of just 10 million. And don't forget to research something each day. Perfect would be 1 catalyst a day because you need a lot of them. Speaking of Catalyst, how many 60 Catalyst Descendants do you have? I have Nell, of course. The others are not so important to me. And I would never ever buy Catalyst, even if they are 10 caliber. It's cheap, but smells like pay to win. But when do we get a Bikini for Nell? When you search for her, then there is nothing. No Oasis Bikini or Rabbit Game skin for her. Next one, let's go, take my money. Maybe next year when bikinis return, just like the NieR Skin will return. Would be crazy after all that effort and then just have it one time. This will return a couple of times, especially when the new NieR game arrives. Until then it would be great to have different body types instead of all those Fiesa copies. It's true, there's no height difference and no fat descendant. Why is that? Give me some overpowered girl that is fat, small and bald. As much diversity as with weapons, please. Except bows. They are hidden in the game since day one, but I guess they don't want to use them to not be a full Warframe copy. And I hope the melee weapons are so much stronger than ballistic weapons. Just as a payoff for getting into close combat, which is dangerous enough with all that body blocking. Not only with enemies, but also with teammates. In many games with body blocking or friendly fire, there's some natural order kicking in, like running on the left side of the road or the one in the front has to crouch at every door. Things like that. But that hasn't reached First Descendant yet. Even worse, there's some bug where you bump into the ghosts of already dead enemies. It's so annoying. Ah, look at this, good old times. I mean, we had that a year ago. Sharon for outposts, support missions needed Enso or some shield descendant. Really tanky builds were needed for invasions. Valby on outposts, Yujin and others had their role in Colossus fights. Yep, the game had all of this, but now it's heavily diluted. When you look at when each descendant was released, then there is no order. Pure chaos. I made a list of them all. Some electric, toxic or chill descendant would be nice. We need more of those. But more descendants means more preset slots, right? Not really. I have 1 preset for each content and the rest is just rotting away with some old builds. So I think I'm between 7 and 19 slots too. No need to buy more slots right now and definitely no need to buy a skin for the bike. 700 caliber for a vehicle skin. Those things are getting so expensive. Thanks, but no thanks. And what would a week be without new bugs? Excuse me sir, can you tell me where I might find platform 9 3/4? Yeah, it's right here in Axion. Run through the wall and find yourself in Hogwarts. This here is not really a bug, it just hurts your OCD. That is brutal enough. You know that every module has its own category, right? Well, Veil Analyzer has 2 different categories. Usually battle proficiency, but for special rounds it's a special mod. And did you know that the key F cannot be assigned to anything? When you change it in-game, then it will still do the melee attack. Another not so good looking thing are the votes. Damn, the negative votes are getting bigger. Perhaps it is about the reset of the battle pass and now everyone ends up with negative balance. We're almost at 10k players again. That was fast, just a month after the release. Surely goes up again when Ultimate Luna arrives. Compared to other games, First Descendant is back to its place 131, somewhere below Revolution Idol and Anno 1800. Only 957 got a penalty for being AFK or doing some other not so nice things. This week on the starting screen we have a hint on the new skin and we have the Bike Dash event with some really nice free makeup. Make sure to check out the event on the website. If you did your dailies, then there's a lot to claim there. Already mentioned last week, the console players get some free paint, weapon skin, back attachments, spray, makeup and much more. This is for Xbox and PlayStation. For the events there is the Dev Live on Thursday and preparing for Ultimate Luna. The Boost Up event is over, so expect a new event to start when Ultimate Luna comes around. Impossible that we have only 4 or 5 events going on at the same time, it's unplayable. Apart from that, we have a good week to not farm Catalyst and do some Void Erosion Purge or lots of Reactor Farming instead. Each day has one non-attribute reactor, so enough to get ready for Luna. Ultimate Luna comes next week together with the first version of the launch. 1 month later we get Swords and a new Void Abyss boss, then Harris, Ultimate Eugen and another Void Abyss boss at the end of the year. In preparation for the Ultimate Luna update, you can already farm some upgrade materials for the dock, because we will get a new dock next week. For Reactor Farming I give you this list, it shows all the good locations to farm currently, but please double check everything because in Season 3 all missions changed a bit and are a bit buggy. On the left side choose the Descendant you play with, in the middle you see which reactor is useful for them, and then on the right side are nice missions that you can farm. The double drop location this week is for Valby and Eugen, but better go to Fortress Defense Line because you find way more enemies there. Reactors are also available in 400% missions, so rather run those when they have the reactor you need. And for the rest of the video I leave you with some guessing game. Can you guess the cosplay? As always, the answers are in the description. Have fun with your daily grind. Good luck. Goodbye.